Welcome back to the IndyCar Outlap. I'm Jake.
Jack.
And we're going to rank the liveries of the Indy 500 today. So we have 5 categories, and we put them in tiers. Our lowest tier is the Whoosh Go Away tier. The Whoosh Go Away tier is a red car with some of the worst graphics I've ever seen on it, and one of the ugliest Indy cars I think we've found online. Jack, what's our next category?
We have Sato.
Sato is a bad category, right?
Yeah, that's a bad one. It's
Or 2017,
2017
when he won it. It's just blue and white and really plain.
Yeah, it's like blue. All right, that's cool. White. Okay. And then he had the My Jack, I think, on the side, and that's it.
Yep. And then for the average category, we also chose kind of a really plain car, but it looks a little bit better. It's the Pagano's old yellow and white car that is okay. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just kind of average. Now, what's our next category?
Our next one is kind of good. It's a good category. They're good. Cars, liveries, greatness. It's based off the Valvoline motto. So
Unser Jr.'s
great.
car.
Yeah.
Real sharp lines, great colors, great sponsors, good looking car. And then the best car, or one of the best cars, Rick Mears, Elio Castroneves, and now this year Scott McLaughlin. It's Pennzoil Perfection. It's the yellow submarine. It's a gorgeous car, stands out, looks great, great color, great sponsors. And we have only 4 cars that meet the requirements for this category. One of them is pretty obvious. So let's get down to the worst category. So Jack, who is in the Whoosh Go Away category? And we've included Enerson and Kimball, even though they did not make it into the field this year. Who's in the Whoosh Go Away category?
Ed Jones, Charlie Kimball, and Marco Andretti with Santino Ferrucci. Why I don't like Ferrucci's car is it's just green and red don't really go that well together.
That's tough to make them look great.
It does. Yeah, they just don't look really good together, and I don't think it's a good looking livery at all.
We ranked these separately, and then we kind of worked together to kind of compromise and come up with a master list. I had Ferrucci's ranked dead last. It looks like it's just a blob of red thrown on a green car. I don't think it looks great. All right, so for the next category, we have Sawtoed. And in the Sawtoed, we have Ericsson, Enerson, Power, Kellett, Chilton, Newgarden, Hildebrand, Karam, and Wilson. None of these really stand out as great, and they're not terrible. I've never been a huge fan of Ericsson's mountains going along the car. That silhouette looks kind of weird from a distance. I like Kellett and Chilton's a little bit better than Jack does. What do you think of this group?
Well, I like Power. It's okay. Out of all of these, I would have gone with Enerson. I just think the Top Gun looks really cool.
With the lightning, it did look pretty cool. Yeah, it could maybe use a little bit more to bump it up another category, but it wasn't a bad-looking car.
No.
All right, who do we got in the par for Penske? This is our average. It's the biggest group. Who's in this one?
Well, we have Fittipaldi, Rosenquist, VK, Rahal, Bourdais, Sato, Egg Carpenter, Palou, Kanan, and Simona. I absolutely love Rosenquist and VK. I love Rosenquist's kind of like tiger look. I thought that was really cool, but he did not like it one bit.
Didn't like Rosenquist or VK. I had them in the Whoosh Go Away category, actually. The black with the orange polka dot for VK, not a big fan of that. I really like Rahal's colors and the design on his car. I had that higher. Yeah, these cars just, again, they don't really move the needle a whole lot for me, other than those two being low and high for Jack. Sato's car looks okay. It doesn't stand out amongst the pack, though. All right, so cars, liveries, greatness, kind of a play on the Valvoline motto. We've got Dixon, Harvey, Herta, Hunter-Reay, Pagano, Castroneves, Daly, and Hinchcliffe. Now, there's some cars in this one that I really, really like that I'd probably even move up a tier. I really like Scott Dixon's car. That orange and blue combination is really great looking. I like Herta's a lot. I liked it last year when Veach drove it. Hunter Ray's got a great looking car. Pagenaud's got a great looking car, and probably my favorite on the whole grid is probably going to be Connor Daly's. I really like that World War II fighter jet look. What stands out in this category for you?
I would say Connor Daly, Scott Dixon, and Jack Harvey. Ray, I mean, they're all just really decent cars. I mean, we obviously put Harvey and Castroneves there because they're basically the same car, just flipped. But I think Hunter Ray's really cool. I mean, it's an iconic look, I think. I mean, when you see that car on track, you know that's Ryan Hunter Ray.
Yeah.
Same thing with Dixon. They didn't change much. Same thing with Herta because, well, I mean, I love that game bridge. It's pretty cool.
All right, Jack. Who made the top tier? We got 4 cars up there. Who made it?
Well, of course, you all knew it was coming. You have Scott McLaughlin up there with his perfect Pennzoil. I mean, as the tier says, Pennzoil perfection. Next, we have both of the Arrow McLarens. Really solid from Award and a really cool paint job for Juan Pablo Montoya. Then next we have Alexander Rossi. That Napa is just so cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like Rossi's car quite a bit. They kind of added the red highlights to it a little while back, and it makes it stand out even more.
Absolute perfection.
So we have our our personal podium liveries. On the podium for me, number 3 is Juan Pablo Montoya. Arrow McLaren just knocks it out of the park with their liveries. I think their regular liveries are great. Rosenquist's black and orange with the blue highlights kind of sets them apart from Pato Ward's black and orange car. I like the white and orange that Montoya has in the field. So he's 3rd for me. 2nd, the Pennzoil Perfection. I think it's just a sensational looking car. It stands out. It looks great. I can't wait to see it on the grid. And then number 1 for me is Connor Daly. That was my favorite car last year with the shark teeth. Again, I love the use of the fighter jet World War II kind of look that he brings to the car, and just his personality goes really well with how the car looks. So those are my top 3. Jack, what are your top 3?
I think number 1, Pennzoil Perfection. I mean, I think that's really a great car. Next, would be Alexander Rossi in the Napa. It's just a classic look that I really, really love. 3rd, Pato Award. Looks really good, and yeah, solid paint jobs.
Okay, like always, make sure you subscribe. Email us if you got anything at IndyCarOutlap@gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter at IndyCarOutlap. And have a good one. See you later. Bye.
Bye.